Hey guys, what's up? Happy birthday to LegendBTV! Yay! Oh my god, I'm so happy. And let's get into this very special video. I was leaking into darkness, something to hold on. Find you when you were so broken. Hey guys, LegendBTV here, and now I just want to say though, I don't like to get too sappy. No, I'm kidding. In my videos, I love to get sappy. It's so much fun. But alright, one thing I love doing is just letting my viewers know how much I do respect and care that they do spend their time watching these videos if you are out there watching this right now. Guys, that means so much, honestly. LegendBTV has now been going for 4 years, and it is incredible. Like, oh my god. The channel is doing great in terms of, like, yeah, we are currently on a great growth incline this year, especially compared to last year. And I'm so appreciative of that, guys. Thank you so much. I've been working really hard to put out a lot of videos for you guys and make them as entertaining as they can possibly be. And I've definitely been trying to be a little bit more experimental this year, as you've seen with the many different topics that I've covered, you know, pertaining to music, TV shows, and my panda collection. Yeah. But today, for the anniversary special, I thought I would do something a little different. I would take a look at my 10 most popular videos, and I would go a little bit more in depth about them, kind of go behind the scenes, tell you a little bit more about them, you know, whether it be my motivation for them, whether it would be my reaction to how popular they may have gotten, or my panda collection. Yes. Yeah, if you guys enjoy that though, and if you somehow happen to be new, please subscribe, let me know down below what you think of the channel turning 4 years old. And once again, I love you guys so much, each and every one of you. Even if you've just watched a second of my content, that is still, like, incredible to me, because that is a second you could have spent doing, like, a number of other things, but you chose to spend it here with me, and, like, I'd do nothing without you guys. Like, I never hope any of this, like, goes to my head. Say the channel gets bigger and bigger. But anyways, let's get started. We're gonna go in de-chronological order, meaning we're gonna go from least popular video all the way up to my most popular video. So, we're starting with my 10th most popular video. And that is my Tove Lo Bitches reaction, featuring Charli XCX, Icona Pop, Elephant, and Alma. Yeah, the music video reaction to that. That was this summer when I first started doing reactions and stuff like that and noticing how much fun they are to make. And yeah, that was one of those videos that really first caught me off guard. That was the first time I really felt, like, surprised by something, because most of the reactions that I've done up until that point were of, like, very clean, very, like, general kind of things, which are not bad. Like, I do love seeing 5 sauce float around in squares, but this time it really upped the raunchiness, it upped the tension. And I was just like, what is this? I was like, ho ho ho. I was like, hot damn Alama, this is crazy, you know? I was like, wow. And you can see in the reaction too, I was just like, which is a testament to how legitimately serious I take reacting to videos, because those reactions, I've had a few people in my years say that they think my reactions are, like, forced or staged. And I'm genuinely like, no, like, I wish I could prove to you that they are not, but, like, no, I literally felt like, I felt that whenever Tove Lo was doing that. You know, you can ask, like, a number of my friends in real life. I definitely am like my LegendBTV persona in a lot of ways. So, it's me being myself, guys. But yeah, the video was a ton of fun to make, and I'm so glad it got 4.9 thousand views up to this point. Yeah, alright. 9th place, SOPHIE, Oil of Every Pearl's Uninsides album reaction. For some reason, I got a crap ton of requests. Like, some SOPHIE fans just found me out of nowhere and were like, yo, can you do this SOPHIE Oil of Every Pearl's Uninsides album reaction? And for some reason that title was so cool that I was just like, yo, I was like, I gotta do this album. I love, like, electronic music, obviously, so I was like, if this is some experimental stuff, I'm like, I'm definitely on board. And the album isn't really one that I would say, like, I come back to all that often, but the reaction, the experience, man, I felt that album, like, to the point where I literally was mentally drained after that reaction. I was like, yo, I was like, oh my god, it was so themed. It was a heck of a time. I was not expecting that whenever I got asked to react to that. I'm like, no. And that got a satisfactory 5.9 thousand views. Okay, alright. And then in 8th place, oh yes, my first ever SpongeBob review, my worst SpongeBob episode, Choir Boys. I really think I take inspiration from a lot of YouTubers I watch and kind of, like, try and make things my own way. A lot of times when I like an idea and I get motivated to do it, I just, like, do it. That's why, you know, you see a bunch of different topics on here that I like to discuss and or do a fun thing about or something like that, because I like to mix it up from time to time, and that was me kind of mixing it up, talking about SpongeBob, my favorite cartoon. Something very personal, something I take very sacred. It turned out really well, I think, and somehow I avoided the copyright bot. Yeah, like that thing, as far as I know right now, is like, there's no claims on it. I am monetized for that, and I'm like, money! Woo! Sitting at a super cool 6.4 thousand views. Oh, nice. Ooh, this is a good one. America's Got Talent, Courtney Hadwin, Teen Powerhouse sings Papa's Got a Brand New Bag reaction. Oh my god. There is a funny story that goes along with this one. So, back in, I believe it was like 2018, yeah, there was a singer on season 13 of AGT. Her name was Miss Courtney Hadwin. I did like 2 videos, maybe 2 videos about her. And I know I did the reaction. It got quite a bit of views. Like, I think it got like maybe the first 4,000 or 5,000 before the incident I'm going to talk about occurred. And then like, what ended up happening though was like somehow Courtney was like, you know, filming the next segment for the next episode she was on of AGT at the time, and she was like, yo, guys, send me your reaction videos. Like, I could use them on the show. They could appear on the show if they were something they liked. So I was like, you know what, why not? Why not? So I email AGT, and they reply me back the next day saying, yeah, they liked the video. I made sure to make sure it was legit, which it actually was, and they gave me a contract, which obviously I was freaking out at the time because I didn't have a printer at my house that worked, and so I had to run over to my grandma's, and the air in her house is like really like, that place is like really old, obviously, because like, I mean, you know, they're naturally just deteriorating species, and they're also really cheap, so they don't buy people to help, or if they don't want to, like, they get offended if someone tries to come over to help them clean the place. You know what I mean? So I nearly get sick breathing the fumes at my grandmother's house for even like 20 minutes, guys. Keep in mind, I just printed out the thing and I left. I got out of there as soon as I could. Obviously, I was nice and respectful. I was just like, hi, Grandma, you know. I was just like, I need to, you know, borrow your printer, you know. At the time, like, I remember taking my contract to school the next day, because obviously it was getting kind of late, so I just took the contract to school with me the next day, and I remember sitting in class, just pulling it out. I bet you everyone thought I flexed on them, though, like, just me reading this contract, because everyone in my class that day was like, Ben,
what are those papers you're holding?
I was like,
it's called a contract.
And they were just like, oh my god, Ben, are you going to be on America's Got Talent? Are you going to be on America's Got Talent? Which prompted my teacher at the time to get involved, and she was like, yo, and she's like, what you doing over there, Riggy? And I was like, well, Mrs.
Name and address withheld.
I tell her, oh, it's something small. It's just like my video on YouTube, since she did know I was a YouTuber at the time. Darn near almost everybody who knew me in school knew that I was a YouTuber. I mean, it's, yeah. But yeah, she was like, oh my god, that's so cool, dude. And I was just like, oh, stop. And I was like getting all red. And I'm like, I mean, I was just soaking up the attention. Like, I wasn't even trying to flex. I just like pulled out the contract, and it was like all eyes just looked towards that for some reason. They saw the legitimate like black ink and the very formal, you know, writing and texture of a contract paper, you know? So I start signing the contract, obviously, and I email it back, and I just remember cutting to, like, I remember telling my family about it, and they were, like, making such a huge deal about it, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Almost to the point where I was like, guys, it's not that big a deal. And I was excited, thinking, like, oh my god, though, imagine how many views this is gonna get after they tag me and everything like that. And so the show comes around, and I'm on there, like, I do see my face on there for a good 5 seconds, which means that about an estimated 12 million people saw my face for a good 5 seconds, and it was like amongst a bunch of other people, but like I was still visible. I was like, whoa, guys, this is epic, you know? Unfortunately, though, they didn't tag anybody, though, and I was just like, wait, so I'm just like, just a faceless nobody, apparently? Which I know sounded like really spoiled of me at the time, because like, it's still AGT, like your video's still on the screen for everybody to see. Like, technically they're seeing you, but I was like, they couldn't at least put the tag there, so like anybody who wanted to watch the full thing, I got initially disappointed. I was like, wow, dang it, I thought they would tag me, man. I was like, oh my god, they're just gonna take my video and not even put my name on it? Like, what? That was a shame, but you know what? I was happy, though, the whole experience happened. It was something, like, to get all excited about, and people saw that, and they were like, Ben, weren't you that guy on the TV last night? And I was like, Yeah. No, I wasn't like that, believe me, but okay. But yeah, that video is now sitting at a chilly 7.2k views, and alright, I'll take it, but you know what? It probably should have gotten more if they would have tagged me. Just saying. Alright. Just saying. 6th place, Thank You Next, SpongeBob edition, Ariana Grande meme. Yes, the Ariana Grande Thank You Next was a big topic of mine back around that time. I was just like telling all my friends, I was like, thank you, next. Because like, I remember that was my peak of Ari standage before her music really kind of started to get stale on me. And I just wasn't as big of a stan. Like the Zara standage really just kind of took over. And the Ari standage just kind of like faded on me. But I still love Ari's old music and some of her new music. But enough about that. But at the time, I was like, oh my god, Thank You Next. And I was like, oh my god, I wanted to share my love of Thank You Next with a video. So I was like, and I love making YTP, so I was like, I'll just make the SpongeBob. I wanted to make a SpongeBob meme out of Thank You Next. And it kind of worked. It went decent. It got decently popular. It has 9.7 thousand views at the moment. So I'm like, hey, alright. 5th place, top 10 best iCarly episodes, featuring my good friend. Yeah, this is a video of me and him talking about iCarly episodes. Yeah, we talked about our 10 favorite, in fact. And it was a really special video to me. I feel like, you know, I feel like me and this guy are like brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like you could feel the chemistry. We both love this show. And we were just talking about our favorite episodes. And it was such a fun time. Scripting it was great. Thank you to him, of course, for editing it. And just, I appreciate it. And that is sitting at a good 10k views, which, hey, alright, 10k on the table, yeah. 4th place, is Tori Vega really the worst character on Victorious? Yeah, basically the inspiration for that video was 1, a video coming up about Schneider's Bakery shows, and 2, just the fact that like a lot of hate was coming around about Tori Vega, and obviously since Victorious was a show that I still love a lot, and is really funny to me, I'm like, I just wanted to voice my opinion on this. This is something I cared about a lot. And I was like, why is Tori getting so much hate? Because the show was coming back on Netflix, and I was like, what? I was like, guys, it's Tori Vega. I'm like, it's Victoria Justice. The Zoey 101 reboot is pretty much happening, like Christopher Massey said on TikTok. And Victoria's going to be on that. I'm like, why we gotta hate on Tori? Oh. The video was really fun to make, and I'm glad that, like, one of my most popular videos is one where it's not like the old sound where it had this buzz from my old crappy camera I used back in the day. So, yeah, like, and that's sitting at a good 14,000 views now, and hopefully that keeps going up, because, like, then numbers make me happy, yeah. 3rd place, SpongeBob Says Bad Words. Now, you guys know that a common joke we use around here is this SpongeBob reference from the episode No Weenies Allowed, where SpongeBob, unfortunately, steps in a green fish's potato salad. That took how long for him to make? 3 days! That's right, 3 days. Yeah, so I wanted to make this video about, I wanted to make a 3 days joke. I was like, yo, I love making 3 days jokes for some reason. I used that as a meme. Oh my god. Since 2016. It was the home screen of my school computer, yeah. People would walk by my computer and be like, it took 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days, and I'm like, yep, that's me, yep. And it was awesome, yeah, like, so 3 days, yeah, that's basically what this video is. It was kind of inspired for my friends, but then, like, somehow it got 15,000 views, so hey, I mean, I'm not gonna complain, yeah, I'll take it. 2nd place, Calvin Harris slide track review. This video, I have no idea to this day. Like, I understand it with other ones, like SpongeBob, iCarly, those are popular TV shows, popular topics. And I know, obviously, at the time, Calvin Harris was really popular as well, but I don't get how a really crappy looking and like stuttering and like uncharismatic track review of Slide got 21,000 views, unless like it turned me into a meme or something, like how, you know, like how amateurish that review was. Now, I'm not saying my content is the most professionally made content ever, no, but I'm just saying, wow, it really surprises me that that got 21,000 views and still going up for some reason. And oh my god, I remember for a while that video was what I was known for, and I was like, how? When even at the time I was putting out better videos. And honestly, I don't hate the video though. Like, I love every video I've ever done, honestly. Like, there is a love in my heart for that, but I'm just saying, in terms of quality, that is definitely probably one of my least favorite videos in terms of, like, Like, I don't know, it's just I have a ton better videos in my opinion. If you guys think that's the best video I've made, then so be it. Great, but yeah, I'm just like, why that one, you know? But anyways, moving on to a very interesting one. So this final one is the every Dan Schneider Show ranked worst to best. This video is something else, man. Like, I remember making it around the time Dan Schneider got fired, which I guess is the reason that this video went viral. Because, yeah, I heard about that and I was like, man, I just want to talk about every show of his. And so, yeah, I ranked every show of his from worst to best. If you somehow haven't seen that, I'm pretty sure, like, almost everybody who subscribed to me has seen that video at some point. But, yeah, that if you haven't seen that, I mean, go check it out. But, yeah, I think overall it still kind of holds up. Most of the opinions in that video aren't too far off from how I feel now. Honestly, though, I feel like I hadn't really gotten to this point here where I was just a lot more, like, smooth, a lot more laid back. You know, watching that now, I'm like, God, I was so stiff, man. I was like, where's the fun? Where's the LegendBTV touches to that? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there were funny moments, but, like, the whole time, people even commented that, like, I looked like I was constipated. And I'm like, I can agree. I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna rank every Dan Schneider show from worst to best. I'm super happy that that video got 152,000 views and like still going up. That video is going up, and that kind of inspired me to make more Schneider's Bakery content. And I remember being on a class trip in Chicago, and we were walking the streets, and I literally, like, I swear to Zara Larson, I literally stopped what I was doing and screamed in front of everybody that was on the sidewalk that could hear me in an audible distance whenever I saw that I had 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It was an incredible feeling, and I did not give a flaypagan, man, what anybody thought of me. I was just like, I don't care. I felt on top of the world, man. It was insane, and I still just, oh my God, I still relive that memory in my head because it was just an incredible time. The trip was fantastic. But that was just like, that was gravy, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that was a video on a little bit about my top 10 most popular videos, yeah. So, happy 4 years, guys, and here's to 4 years more, yeah, all right. Hopefully more than that, I mean, obviously, but yeah, I mean, I love you all, and thank you so much once again. And yeah, with that, LegendBTV, out.